Back home now, the AFL will conduct a major review of a coroner's recommendations to protect players from concussions. Recommendations include the slashing of full contact training, as well as independent doctors removing players from the field. Joining us live now is former AFL player Shaun Smith. Shaun, good to see you. Thanks for your time this morning. So we're just going to carve that up a little bit. I want to get your response to those individual points. So first of all, independent doctors to remove players from the field. Do you support that?
Well, you can only see what happened last year with Port Adelaide. They sent a player, Leah, back on the ground. Clearly was knocked out, and he was sent back out on the ground 5 minutes later. So I actually do support that because it takes out the emotion of a club, and it looks after the player solely.
Do you think doctors can truly stay independent?
Well, that's a very good question. It depends on the character of the doctor, I guess. When humans involved, there's always a bit of bias somewhere. But but it's a start. It's a step in the right direction, and let's the AFL have to act on this because they do have a major problem.
Okay, what about that other point, Shaun, to cut the number of full contact training sessions? And this would be before the 2025 pre-season, so there's still another season to go.
Yeah, I guess when I think about, I know the game's changed a little bit, but I copped a few whacks at training as well. And things will happen at training with you got full contact and accidents will happen. And I guess sometimes at training you might sort of shake one off and try and keep training. And I guess as I said before, any change is a good thing. And the player safety is paramount for long-term longevity.
Is there something that the authorities are missing in your view? Is there a fix that you'd like to champion that hasn't been adopted yet?
Well, I mean, obviously, it's a game of sport. You get people competing against each other. There's always a chance of a concussion, and reducing it is one thing, which is great. But where they really need to be better at is if you do get a concussion, the laws of the game says, the protocol says you can miss 12 days, and that's totally inadequate. It's got to be a lot longer than that. And so if you're coming back early from a concussion, you're really going to struggle if you get another one, and that's where the damage really does happen. So they really need to look at it on the other side of the coin.
Okay, Shaun Smith, good to have you with us this morning. Thank you so much for your insight. We'll talk to you again soon and see how all of that progresses.